So Catherine Zeta-Jones does make movies. I thought she just pawned telephones. I thought she. Let me say that again. I thought she just. Yeah, I thought she just hawked telephones.
Well, come on. She kind of plopped out a couple of babies first, and she took some time off to raise the babies. And was it more than one baby? Or?
I don't know, but a lot of actresses, have babies and keep acting. Catherine Zeta-Jones just been trading on her name. The fact that she's Catherine Zeta-Jones.
You think it has nothing to do with the fact that she married a Douglas and has more money than God?
Well, I'm just saying.
Could be.
So here we have No Reservations, one of those movies that from first glance looks like a cutesy romantic comedy that's built around a single little idea. We've got a chef, and it's called No Reservations, and it's got a bunch of food metaphors, and oh, doesn't it look so cute? And
you know what? I think they're just trying to capture the Ratatouille audience. Like all the parents who came out of Ratatouille hungry.
Yeah, I was going to say, you mean it's not?
No, it's not. I mean, that's what's actually interesting about this is this isn't really a romantic comedy. It's a romantic drama, and it's adorable, but it actually isn't just a long series of pratfalls and embarrassing moments and bad food jokes. It actually is a real, honest-to-God, romantic little film aimed at a female audience.
Yeah, I wish I could say that, but this is basically no. It's not a romantic comedy. It is a romantic. It is a romantic drama or whatever with a little bit of humor thrown in there. But really, it's kind of the same old shit I've seen before.
So is it like a Lifetime movie?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Not even close.
If it's not, it's something that is the most bland romantic drama I've ever seen. I don't hate the movie, and I watched it, and there were parts of it I enjoyed, but there ain't nothing new in there. I could have watched another movie and seen this exact same thing.
No. He's absolutely correct, and that's what the thing about this film. This is one of those comfort movies for women. This is very much a film that they go in knowing what they want, and they want a very romantic film that has all the base stereotypes, because this is filled with stereotypes. I mean, you've got, the strong, powerful woman who's determined and is at the top of her field, but she's just slightly emotionally damaged. And along comes the complication, and the complication is sudden motherhood, with her having to adopt her niece when her sister is killed. And so now she's got to deal with a child, and she's got to deal with the motherhood that she had scorned for so long. And what is she missing in her life but stereotypical guy number one? The guy who's a nice guy, he's sweet, everyone loves him, he's really good, and he's not afraid of a powerful woman.
See, I feel like I went on my period just listening to the rundown of that movie.
And you know what? You probably did, because the fact of the matter is, this movie is not a guy's movie, and I wouldn't recommend it for, hey guys, go out and check No Reservations. But women are going to love the crap out of this thing, because it's sweet, it's cute, and it's flawless for what it is.
Women who have nothing better to do. I don't have a date.
So a 400-pound woman with a box of chocolates and 16 cats. This is going to be her movie.
Yeah, exactly. They can all watch the movie together and feel like. Let me tell you something. This is how I saw the movie. Again, not terrible, nothing bad, but Catherine Zeta-Jones is the serious chef. And Aaron Eckhart is the wacky jam shorts wearing chef who comes in and he comes in.
How's Aaron Eckhart?
No,
he's one of my favorite
Aaron
actors.
Eckhart, he's like, let me change that around. Aaron Eckhart is the fancy, fun-loving, orange shoe-wearing chef who, of course, they're mismatched at first, but he eventually charms her over because he's just so easy fucking going.
You know what's fucked up? I'm sorry, let me squeeze this in real quick.
Go for it.
You know what's fucked up about that is that because this business, like so many others, is such a man's world. It's such a boys' club that he can afford to be the fun-loving, wacky chef and still get ahead. But her being a woman, she's got to be serious or she won't be taken serious.
Yeah, no. The thing is he is that element of unpredictability that is injected into her life. I mean, this film, you're not wrong, Korey, in the aspect that this film is very formulaic, it is very matter of fact, and it knows exactly what it's doing. It takes all the cliches, it throws them together, but it makes a film that is a nice warm blanket for an audience that wants that kind of film. This is the antithesis of the Adam Sandler comedy that we had last week that plays towards, the alpha male. I just want to go out and watch something that I can shut my brain off and laugh. Well, this is the movie that I can go and I can shut my brain off and cry.
It's just a level where it just becomes so predictable. I mean, damn, you walk into the kitchen, Aaron Eckhart he's just about juggling silverware and shit. He's almost juggling knives. He's so funny and carefree. It's like they go a little bit overboard with some of this stuff. But I mean, and the girl in Annabelle Breslin, is that her name?
Yeah,
Abigail Breslin.
Yeah,
Little Miss Sunshine.
Whatever talent she had in that movie has been watered down in this because she's reduced to the little orphan stereotype. She comes in, she shuts down. Of course, wacky Aaron Eckhart gets her to break out of her shell a little bit, but it's only a matter of time before she bursts, before she gets worn down and just crashes out in the middle of the street. I want my mommy, and it's just like, please, can I just get something that's
now,
good? The movie even has a montage in it, a wacky montage, and I'm just like, oh man, I don't mind this, but I really could just use something a little different.
Korey, you hate this type of movie.
No?
You have always hated this type of movie.
No.
You will always hate this type of movie.
No, and you're right. The reason why I don't care for this movie too much is because it's the same reason why I didn't care for the Adam Sandler movie very much. It's the same reason why I don't go crazy over Die Hard. They're the same fucking thing, man. I mean, I'm not saying that as far as just adhering to their genre without doing anything different.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Korey. That at the moment that Catherine Zeta-Jones does that tap dancing act on the back of the F-15, they really are the same film.
They are the same movie, pretty much. It's like the movies that are stuck within their genre and don't want to do anything different.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cute movie. It's a good date movie.
Well, it's just funny to me. I wonder if, every time Aaron Eckhart gets a movie, if Thomas Jane is somewhere just, crumpling a newspaper going, damn it, that should have been mine.
Yeah, I turned down Punisher and everything because it was a shitty movie. Can't I get this film with Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Aaron Eckhart was going to be the Punisher?
Damn you, Eckhart!
No, Thomas Jane.
Oh, no, Thomas Jane is. I know they kind of look alike.
Yeah. But Aaron Eckhart's a great actor, and Thomas Jane is Thomas Jane.
Let me just say some good things about this movie. As stereotypical as Aaron Eckhart is, and even Catherine Zeta-Jones, and even Abigail Breslin, I mean, they're all good. They do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Just nothing asked very much out of them.
Yeah, this is a movie. I'm serious. This is one of those movies that, women, my mother, my sister, they're going to go to this. They're going to love it. It's going to be their favorite movie of the summer. And any guy that gets dragged along to see it, it's not painful. There's nothing here that hurts. There's nothing that's going to make you want to run out and see it. And there's nothing that's going to make you tell your buddies, oh, dude, you got to see this. Unless it's like, oh, dude, your wife's giving you a hard time about going to see, Sunshine this weekend. Go take her to this and get a little mojo going.
So it's not as bad as something like Because I Said So,
No.
or The Wedding Date,
No.
or The Wedding Planner.
No.
Okay.
No, it's very middle of the road.
Okay.
So it's not even bad enough to be compared to those movies. It's just there.
Okay.
It's invisible almost.
Okay,
I mean,
so
once
it
it's
will
gone,
be.
it's gone.
It's not necessarily a made-for-Lifetime movie, but it is a movie that will show up on the Lifetime channel.
Yeah.
It might. It's one of those movies that's going to come. It's going to do its business. Women are going to love it, and then it's going to go, and it's going to be forgotten. It's like, oh yeah, that was that Catherine Zeta-Jones movie, wasn't it? Now this is this is an adaptation, right?
I know it's based on a short story. I didn't know it was an adaptation.
No, this was a foreign film. This was I can't remember which country it was from, but this is based on a foreign film that was based on a short story, and they adapted it over, and apparently it's pretty much a straight port. It's pretty much the same movie.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, what country is it from? Because I don't want to watch none of their fucking movies. If that's
fucked up a stand.
Nah, look, I would give the movie a rental just because you really can't watch it at home. But if you decide to take a date to the movie, it's fine. And you know what? There's a lot of good food in this movie. I mean, the thing is, this is the movie that could have used a rat cooking something. I mean, anything could have helped this movie out.
Now, you know what? I got to say, me and my wife, we went and saw this movie, and we went out for tiramisu afterwards, and it was a great experience. It was like, hey, we just went and watched. When you see this movie, be prepared to go out and get good food afterwards. Not a burger and fries. You're going to want good food.
Okay, so it's a good date movie, but not a good first date movie, because you don't want to end up spending a lot of money on a first date who's not going to put out.
I would say that. Or if your date is intelligent.
If your date has cats, she will put out, my man. That is the importance of... See, Korey just does not understand why these movies are great. These movies help us guys get play. And while that may not have worked for me, it could have in the appropriate circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I have a better chance of taking the cat out than the girl half the time, so maybe that's why I'm pissed off.
Well, that requires a roll of duct tape, and I don't want to talk about the mechanics.
No, I'm just saying this for a visual joke, too. Yeah, a rat should have came in and said, hey, baby, move. Let me show you how it's done. I mean, it could have been a better movie, but, like I said, you're right about that. Hey, you know what? When you put it that way, if it helps you get laid, hey, full price.
That's the thing
Shit.
about this movie. I don't highly recommend this film unless you're a female who wants this kind of thing. This is a great movie for this point in the summer because, everything is testosterone driven. Everything is action, action, action. And, whether that works for you or not is, some of you haven't liked this summer, some of you have. But the fact of the matter is, this is the movie that women are finally going to go, finally, a movie for me.
So, guys, you need to be waiting outside the theater, is what you're saying.
Or, you know what? This is that movie that you can finally ask that girl out in the office to. It's like, hey, would you like to go see No Reservations with me? Because that says you're sensitive and not the creepy stalker you appear to be.
No, it doesn't. It says you're gay, so it's safe to go out with you because I won't have to worry about you trying anything.
That's where you cut the hole in the bottom of the popcorn, I guess. I guess this is the movie to do that, too. I've got no reservations about cutting a hole in this popcorn. That's the misogyny this review needed.
That's that good old-fashioned homophobia, misogyny this review needed right there. I knew we were missing something.
I
think I'm saying it.
That's why Korey couldn't enjoy this film, because there wasn't a good dick joke.
Yeah, there you go. And you know what? I never thought about that. You would look kind of gay,
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's safe.
Yeah. At the moment you try something, she'd be like, what? Oh, I thought you were gay. That's the only reason I agreed to come out with you.
But that can work. Think about using that to your advantage. I mean, here we have... all those women are always like, man, if only you weren't gay. Come on, look, you could totally land yourself a Jessica Biel that way. I thought you were gay, you invited me to No Reservations. No, baby, I'm straight. Oh, I love you.
Yeah, you just have to pretend you're gay for 6 months.
Yeah, and imagine how pissed you're going to be sitting in that theater with this girl who thinks you're gay the whole time.
Yeah.
No, this is... Okay, I'll take back everything. This movie's going to frustrate you.
That's every date you've ever had, Korey.
Yeah, Now you see where my frustration comes from, man. The hell
that's how you end up in an apartment with a guy wearing nothing but biker shorts.
Okay, I don't know.
That was just for you. I knew that wasn't
There is really nothing wrong with this movie. It's just that it's so predictably bland. I mean, Catherine Zeta-Jones, she plays the all-business serious chef, and then Aaron Eckhart comes in, and he plays the fun-loving, fancy-free chef. I mean, this guy is so fun-loving that he's almost practically juggling knives in the kitchen. And, of course, he's her yin. And, of course, they're so different that they see something in each other and they have to hook up. Nothing really wrong with that, but they really don't try to do anything different with it either. I mean, Aaron Eckhart is so fun-loving that he's just shy of being a clown juggling knives in the kitchen. Honestly, the worst I can say about the movie is that it just plays it too safe. It does not try to do anything different at all. It just wants to do what works. It is so middle of the road that I almost wish Ratatouille had showed up in the cooking scenes just to stir things up. That rat comes in and pushes Catherine Zeta-Jones out the way. Move, woman. Let me show you how it's done.